Hi Capricorn, it's Kamakia here with your weekly twin flame reading. I've already pulled the spread here, as you can see. The cards are laid out. We're going to start off with a Rumi Oracle card. I'm going to read the poem from the guidebook because the poems are so lovely, spiritual, and romantic. Number 27, the angel Razbar. Ooh, look at this beautiful woman. Let's see what the poem's about. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living. Beautiful. Now, I really feel this is talking about the bliss of our soul. And the twin flame relationship is all about growing spiritually and coming to know that bliss, that eternal bliss, which is unshakable, unfathomable to most, unreachable for most. But if you're on a twin flame if you're on a twin flame journey, dear Capricorn, you most certainly have every opportunity in this life to reach such divine heights. The twin flame journey is all about one soul which split in two to help itself expand its consciousness through a romantic relationship most of the time. They're not always romantic relationships. Love is the only truth. Our egos and perceptions of the world may perceive duality. They may perceive violence, despair, and suffering in this world. Of course they do, because they only dwell in the realms of contracted consciousness. On the spiritual journey, we expand our consciousness and expand it until eventually, in this life or another, we reach those blissful spiritual heights, which is our destiny. Well, you, my dear friend, are destined for it in this life. You too are meant to reach those spiritual heights and be a catalyst to each other's spiritual awakenings in this life, so that you can help the world through your expanded consciousnesses and your beautiful relationship. The love between you two will spread throughout the world, and people will be drawn to you two in the future. Dear Capricorn, the love will be magnetic for all. Next, I pulled a Dark Mirror Oracle card for you. We have Gilded Regret, number 5. The transformations may be intense at this time, Capricorn. Being on the twin flame journey myself, I do understand how painful it can be to have someone else put a mirror up to you and let you see all of your weaknesses, fears, and baggage like a mirror. If you're mature enough, you will learn from every single interaction that you have with your divine counterpart. And you will do your best not to act immature, because you want to bring them your best and you want to grow from this experience. I have a feeling someone's done something they regretted in the near past in this relationship. But the effects are not permanent. It could happen this week also, because this reading is for this week. But don't worry, the repercussions of this, whatever happened between you two, it's not permanent. You're going to move past it. Although I see that some discussion is needed, dear Capricorn, between the two of you about it. You know, time doesn't heal all wounds, especially when it comes to relationships. They must be addressed, and they must be talked over until both parties feel healed and okay about the situation that has happened. Otherwise, that's how relationships rot away, if they're not talked about. If things are just swept under the rug, then eventually both people start feeling alone. And the relationship is doomed because there's two people in a relationship. So please, dear Capricorns, talk it out. Don't be afraid to do so. Next we have the Hero. Wow. The Divine Masculine in this relationship. Now this is for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine, this reading. Occasionally I will mention specifically one or the other, if the message comes out that way for me. So we have the Hero. The Divine Masculine wants to be the hero for the Divine Feminine. He wants to be everything for her. He wants to protect her, care for her, nourish her. But quite often the Divine Masculine is trapped in I see a tear here on his eye. One tear rolling down. Often the Divine Masculine is trapped by the ideas of masculinity that have been forced upon him in society, which are quite toxic and harmful to him and to everyone he loves. Masculine, men in this society are raised, you're not supposed to have feelings, you're not supposed to la 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 la, fill in the blanks, right? There's so many things. So many rules about the masculine which are unspoken in society, but which are really ingrained in them in childhood through their parents and their peers and their teachers. This causes the masculine to be fractionated. You can imagine fractionation as a mug, right? A coffee mug. Imagine that it chipped here and the chips fell in. So someone maybe cracked it and the chips would fall inside. This is what happens with fractionization. We reject parts of ourselves because we're told that they're not acceptable. And that's what's happened to the Divine Masculine in his life. He's been told that the feminine parts about himself, and we all have feminine and masculine attributes. These are human attributes that exist in all of us. They're not really masculine or feminine. Anyhow, he has a lot of healing to do in that area. So, I feel that's a message that you needed to know, Divine Feminine. That it's a bit of a struggle for him. He hides his tears, he hides his feelings, but he's working on it. He wants to be everything that you need him to be. Now, if you're a female who's a Divine Masculine, please don't be offended by me saying he or she. It's just easier. I understand that not every situation fits into that box. Okay, we have the One of Fire. Rebirth. This unhatched egg here has so much potential. And this fiery energy, you guys have a lot of fire, Capricorn. 2 fire cards coming out. There's an infinity symbol on this spider's back. Always remember that your union is infinite, eternal. It cannot be broken. This person is the other half of your soul. And the potential of your union is just sitting like this egg, unhatched. It will manifest itself. It will come to light. It will all happen beautifully, as it should. But remember to do your own spiritual work, your own healing work, to help nurture and incubate that egg to the day it's ready to hatch for the full potential of your union, which is so much bigger than a romantic relationship. You two are meant to change the world. A world which really does need a lot of help right now. Journey. You guys will certainly be journeying to come into union together. There's no doubt about that. This card comes out for almost every reading. I'm not surprised. So, many, many twin flames are separated at this time. Don't worry about coming into union. You shall. You're destined to. Perhaps this pandemic has prolonged things, but everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. I pulled a Goddess Power Oracle card for you to finish the reading, dear Capricorn. We have Benzai Zen, the goddess of beauty. You and your divine counterpart find each other so beautiful. From each other's smiles, to each other's sadness, to each other's brokenness, to each other's healing. Every single aspect is loved and adored, because how could you not love and adore your other half? How could you not? It is such a beautiful thing. And I feel that you don't know, whoever's watching this, you don't know that your divine counterpart sees you as so beautiful. Maybe they don't say it enough. Maybe they don't verbalize it enough. But they do. They sit. And even when you're not talking for a time, they sit and look at your pictures. They fantasize about the future. When they're falling asleep, they feel that you are holding them in your arms. That's how profound this relationship is. Nothing can stop your obsession for each other, your love for each other, your lust for each other, your need for each other. I feel like the divine feminines really need to hear this, because they can get so insecure, if a little bit of time goes by without any contact, especially in separation. It's hard. But never think that your divine masculine is not sitting there obsessing over you, even if he's not contacting you, because he is. He thinks you're the most beautiful thing in the universe. You both feel that same way about each other. So those are beautiful messages, Capricorn. I love it. Down below, there's a link to my Facebook group. If you join, you get a free welcome reading. You just have to private message me, the admin. I'm the only moderator or admin on the group. Easy to find me. My name's Kamakia Ma over there. I hope to see you over there and get to know you. I'll be doing a lot of live readings over there too. Also, please like, subscribe, and comment. So much love to you. Until next time.